League 3 points, clean sheet, up to 16th in the league. Great afternoon.
Yeah, it was. I don't like using we were poor all the time, because I actually felt Harrow were really good, and I don't want to come across like it's easy to say after the win, but I thought they were a really good side. I'm very close friends with Steve, so won't be too high after this win, because I know it affects me and him personally when we get beat. So, but I thought Harrow were really good. I thought they put us on the back foot. Have made some fantastic saves. I thought the two at the back in the second half were immense. But we found a way today, and I'm not quite sure how. I need to watch it back, because I felt that we weren't sharp, we weren't bright, but maybe they were just sharp and bright. I've watched them 4 or 5 times this year, and they cause teams major problems. Their energy is excellent, their know-how, and as I say, when you've got players like George Moore on your side, you're going to win games of football. So I don't envisage them being down there. I think they'll be absolutely fine. I hope we're fine as well with that, and both our teams stay in this league, because I love playing against Harrow. They're good games, they're derbies, and we want games like that. But it was nice to get the 3 points and move forward, because we can be better than that. We weren't at our best today, I didn't feel.
First half, I think they probably had the better chances, and some might say we were lucky to still have a goalkeeper by half time on the pitch.
Yeah, listen, I think you're spot on. Listen, there was 2 covering defenders, but if I'm Steve, I'm going mad, because I think it's a sending off. So I've been exactly the same boat as him. I think it's probably a sending off, but I don't know the law anymore. It was apparently he wasn't in control of the ball. I think we had it against Chippenham here, where Frank got brought down for a penalty. Looks like a red card, and he said he wasn't in control of the ball. So if that's the law, that's the law. I felt it was a red card and a free kick. But what led to that was what does me, the throw-in, we were poor rhythm. We just weren't at the races first half. We were a long way off where we needed to be. We wasn't fluent, and maybe that's just lack of games. That's the same for Harrow, but Harrow got a great energy, and their energy is best in the league for me by a mile.
Second half, we're in control. We've scored a couple of goals in a couple of minutes, and Brooks is back on the score sheet. I don't think he scored for a couple of months.
Yeah, no, listen, Brooks is going to score goals. Frank Kite will score goals. Riddell and Joe will. That's why they're here, and they'll go through spells where they won't score goals, and you have to be patient. A lot of managers will chop and change when people aren't scoring goals, but if you're patient, it'll come back again, because we've seen he's got the quality. And I thought we were a good second half in terms of I felt we controlled the half, but the goals come at great times. If we don't go and score the second and third, it's going to be a hard afternoon. But we managed the second half really well. As I say, I thought half the 2 centre halves were outstanding, to be honest with you. I thought they were a really good second half.
Was it pleasing? I think one of the problems we've had is when we score, we then concede very quickly. But today that wasn't the case. And we really didn't look in danger in the second half.
No, we didn't, but they had a lot of ball. But they had a lot of ball at their place as well. But as I say, we scored at the right times. We went really quickly 2 and 3, and I felt that just settled us down then. But we wasn't fluent today. We didn't pass well enough. But as I say, we've played a lot better this year and lost games of football. So if we're going to play like that and win games, I'll take it. But I know we're better than that. I know we can perform better than that. But to get 3 points and not perform your best, I think we've had conversations here before. It's like we play well, we get beat. We play poorly, we get beat. Today we've played poorly, I feel, to the level that we've set against Truro and won the game, which is a nice feeling.
Made lots of substitutions when the result was kind of done and dusted, and one of them was the return of this young man over here, Lucas Perry. Welcome back. What was that like for you, getting back in the team at last?
It's been a long time coming, 14 months now. So yeah, it's just nice to be back out there. I've been training for a few weeks now. But yeah, it's just nice to get back out and play the game.
Every other interview that we've done, and there's been many over the last year, you've gone, I'm really missing LP, I'm really missing LP. For you as manager, how important was it for you today that Lucas is back on the pitch? Massive,
and I wasn't actually going to bring him on with that many minutes to go, because I know he's a little bit nervous. He's had a long time off, but he's worked his socks off. And listen, for me, he's the best left back in the league. Say it from day one. You've seen from the day he walked through this door how good he is. I'll get him back there. But I have to say as well, Gio has been outstanding. So to have him and Gio, and I know LP can play in a three at the back, he can play centre half and left back. I've got a great competition, and Gio's took a really bad knock today, so he needs to be ready. Whether it's going to be enough to start him on Wednesday, we have to have a look at it. But I've got Josh Dawoodoo there as well, he's very good. But to have this man back on my left, I know what he's going to give me week in, week out. We won't be where we are if I had him every single game, because I know how good he is and I know what he brings to the team.
How hard has it been for you, Lucas, being out for so long, and what have you had to do to get yourself back into the first team?
At first it was very hard physically. I couldn't actually do anything. I was sort of struggling to bed over. But yeah, it's been doing my rehab. Now I was able to start training lightly, and then yeah, just coming to training, coming to the games, just being a part of it was enough to just keep me going. And now back to the proper stuff.
It's been a good afternoon in the end. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.